girls with ankle monitors on. I was a little nervous.
He was making big plays in big moments. He finished his freshman season with 8 sacks, 5 TFLs, and 3 forced fumbles, helping Independence win its first conference championship in 40 years. The series were a success, so Netflix came back for a second season. But this time, Jermaine Johnson wasn't a secret anymore.
Jermaine Johnson, rated as the #1 overall junior college player in the country.
There's not another player on their country like Jermaine Johnson. There's just not.
Netflix found gold. The #1 player in the country wasn't their series. But if you actually watch it, you barely see Jermaine. And that's exactly how he wanted it.
I wasn't really in it much by choice. I seen kind of how that some of the other, like from the other seasons were portrayed. I mean, it's a show at the end of the day, right? So they're going to pay attention to anything good or bad. And I didn't want to leave that perception of who I am up to a show.
But in the recruiting world, he was a superstar. Especially because his second season, he played even better.
And he was gay. Alright, what do we got here? I put my dick in a box, baby. Alright, second leg. Brown on for Vito. We will get to see injuries at the end of today's stream as well. Positions is the same. We'll just double check. You never know. In Maine. Okay, so we are different. Okay, positions of the same players are different. That's what it is. All right. So Vukovic, Kamel. You got Brown, Barry, Scooter for Norris. Okay. Vukovic, Kamel, Scooter, and Nigel, Norris, Barry, and Brown, Jethro, Cano, Gonzalez. Alright. I thought one of these had defensive. We'll double check. What's all? Hey, y'all need to keep reminding me to make sure there's no marking on. Just in case. In defensive setup, Vukovic out wide. Kamel. Scoot. Marcus. Jethro. Cano Gonzalez. We got Brown. Barry. Norris. We'll double check. No defensive. Whoops. And our marking. There is none. Okay. And then finally in custom. Brown, Barry, Norris. I should have just done them all. Miguel, Kamel, Vukovic, Scooter, Jethro. Okay. I think this is the one. Yeah, this is the one with defensive on the TMF. Okay. And then there's no marking. As a reminder, for Zurich, the only thing is I do their subs at 60 minutes. And at halftime, in the second leg, their tempo will go to ADA. It does stay normal. That is their technical profile. They have no injuries. I think I did all their kick takers, so they're all good on everything. Yeah, so they're all set. All right. Halftime ignore for now. Kick takers, we'll double check. We got Penson Short, Gonzalez. Scooter on the long kicks, left and right corner, Scooter on both. Join the attack. Jethro, Knoll, and Barry. Alright, there we go. They're all set. Let's get it started. We got like 2.5 hours, boys. And half boy. Random. Zurich is a Division 2, so their length of grass is random, since they don't have a manager. If they had a manager, they could choose. There we go. Do you know off the top of your head if Zurich wore their away? I don't think they did. Did you want to wear your blue or your pink or something? Or you could wear your home. It doesn't matter. And then just which preset you want to start in. I got to get all the music ready and everything, so don't worry about taking too long here. We're pink at home, so there. Oh, they did. Yeah, okay. You're right, because you reminded me to add the kits after. So we're gonna use their away kit this time. So if you wanted to wear the blue, or you could wear your home, it doesn't matter. Get these goal songs up. It's the TYAd FA Cup, so let's get some TYAd music going. Blue, main preset, normal tempo. There we go, there we go. I don't think I know that song, so we'll go now. Alright, main preset and normal tempo, good enough for me. I'm going to go turn my AC up a little bit. Here we go, welcome to FSL Live! FSL Live. Oh my goodness, Zagreb taking on Zurich. It is only a 2-goal advantage. Zagreb unable to get an away goal. In Zagreb, they are on their main preset. So here we go. Zagreb would have liked to have scored more, but I think they'll comfortably handle it today. And they, without thinking too far ahead, are looking very much forward to the Madrid-Hamburg match coming up next. Hamburg with the 1-0 lead after winning on the road 1-0. Jethro trying to get things started. Edge of the box, sends it out wide to Marcus Nigau. Marcus Nigau sends that one in. Header, bottom left corner, and it's an opening goal for Zagreb. Can it go? What a ball in. I gotta memorize when the beat drops. Here goes low. Well, they'll need 4 goals now, Zurich. Even just 1 would be memorable for the Division 2 side. Vargas, number of former Zagreb players, is mentioned in the first leg, and here comes Cano going the other way. Jethro wanted it at his feet. Vukovic to Camille.
Jethro, he turns and shoots. That one forces a save. Heineken will send it upfield. Alexi Alpha. Well, it was a Liverpool side that defeated Zagreb in the Copa Europa second round, and in this competition lost in the first round to a Division II side. And what about that, Paul? What a volley! The Honorable Mexican! And the defense rests, Your Honor! Two spectacular goals taken out of the air. One by foot, one by head. Kind of a lesbian's wet dream. Kuza Brout. McGavin. If you're Zagreb now, it's all about getting out of here safely. All pieces intact. No yellow cards. Remember, I will tell you the yellow card situation during these matches for Zagreb. It is McGavin, Kamel, Sanic, Gonzalez, and Jethro. Poundstone, of course, no longer with the club. So a number of players on a yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players. All of them starting today with the exception of Sanic. Knoll has that shot blocked. As for the game coming up, important to keep that in mind as well. Madrid have Cavallo and Felix Wagner on a yellow card. Hamburg, it's Beal, Stonelight, and Rocky de God. That one's going to go in as well, and it's just getting embarrassing. Sorry. My dog's outside. Make sure she's not barking. By the way, I did do 2 qualifying matches early this morning. Belgium 1-0 over Turkey. And Switzerland 1-0 over Slovenia. I don't think that Amin and TYAd will be available for a 5th game, so I may just get some of those going. If you gotta go, you gotta go. Vukovic. Kelly Canol. Gonzalez, and another one! Oh my goodness, Canol! Oozing with confidence. You could put that confidence and squirt it all over a picture of the wife of the guitarist of the Lilacs. That's an old joke. That's a very old joke. Vukovic. Isn't that picture in Rigged? I could be wrong. Look at this cheeky ball popped out wide. Marcus Nikiel sends it in. Oh, and headed over. By the way, at the 66th minute, if I can find it. Where is it? Give me one second. I want to try something really quick. All right, changes, and here we go. They're going to go to auto tempo. That's it. I will do their subs at the 60th minute. As for Zagreb, Akiyama Hernandez is going to be coming on for Kaylee Canole. Swap with Jethro in all presets. Sanik is going to come on for Vukovic. Leo Sanik captaining his Slovenian side this morning. Without moving, we'll go to the CMF. I'm surprised not more people do that. I wonder if people don't know that they can do it. Chubba Wubba coming on for Norris. And then swap with Scooter. Akiyama on both corners. Jethro, Barry, and Marcus Miguel. Jethro, Barry. Alright, here we go. Yeah, in the 66th minute, we will do a moment of silence for Peep. Second half is underway. The header back, picked up by Hans Klaas. It's high tempo now for Zurich. They need 6 goals. Pete passed away. We actually have someone was able to find from a local police report the photo, which I'll show during the moment of silence. He suffocated, so we're going to do a moment of silence for Pete. He died without a peep, and now we're without a peep. It's poetic, but it's heartbreaking. Our little racist 14-year-old Chilean is no more. McGavin. Marcus Nagel. Jethro off the defender. Gonzalez. Jethro off the cock and cleared away. I said in previous games I will not do the change until the 60th minute, so I'll have to wait until after this possession. Leo Sanik deflected, and we will get a free kick here from distance. Stamina check. It's not much. Fanta Boy's going to come off for Ruben Ross Patterson. Pierce Lewin. And that's really it. There's really no reason to make another change. Sanik will take the kick, and we're going to swap Jethro and Nigel in all three subs. Jethro and Nigel. Sanik. Okay, so Sanik on the kick. Did I do it right? Is that good? I'm assuming you wanted that. That looks like it makes sense. Two changes for Zurich. I'm not just going to do three changes because I have three changes. I want to be sensible. Here we go. Sanik. Didn't know he was a lefty. Neither did he. Falls back down to Sanik. What a volley that was! Vargas. Deflection. This one up to Rahman, and he's not going to get there. And now the announcer over the PA system has asked for a moment of silence for the passing of Pete. We do have the last remaining photograph of him. And things getting a little dicey down there. Apparently not a lot of fans of him. My goodness, that was outrageous. But a moment of silence for Pete. Didn't he take a picture of his teacher's ass when she was bending over? And like send it to us like, yo guys, check this out. He was funny. He would always get on like voice call too. He'd get on VC. Hola. Hola guys, hola. Like, dude, I'm in class, hola. Like, what the fuck, dude? I swear he sent a picture of his teacher bending over one day, and we're like, bro, you animal. Vargas. Uh-oh, Alexei Alpha. Taken away by McGavin. Well, that'll do it for Zurich. They are... How did my dog get in? How did you get in? kids are staying over my in-laws. My oldest, my 7-year-old, wrote a song and she wants to show her grandmother tonight, so they stopped on the way home before they go there. A little cute shit, isn't it? They get you know? Uh-oh! Oh, no! Dangerous tackle from McGavin! No card! That would have been a suspension! Oh, my goodness! And he will get away with it. McGavin, who got a yellow card in match day 21, with a beautifully timed tackle. And that'll do it. 3-0 Zagreb. They will face the winner of Hamburg and Madrid. That was... I was like, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. All right, here we go. Hamburg and Madrid. We know that there's no changes from Hamburg. Jethro has chosen another man over us, so we have learned. Oh. How did Liverpool lose to Zurich? Why do? Now Zurich aren't bad on paper. I think their tactics are not great. Another reminder, at the end of Brussels and Prague, we will see injuries. The next 3 games are all fairly close. 1-0 Hamburg, Madrid, 2-1 Manchester and Warsaw. Brussels lost 2-0, but they were without... Weren't they still without Ahmad and Phillips? I think. I have to see. So Bernino is back and available. Let me go grab these tactics. I'm gonna pee my pants. Is there anything second leg from Schmert? I see from the first leg, but we'll see. Ooh, mommy Africa. So the problem is that Bernino is back. Oh, he's here. Okay, I got you. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna delete that. My bad. That's my bad. You just posted it, and I didn't see it. Okay. In main, this formation. So Bernino will probably make a huge difference. So Venom, Gamar, Valhalla. Who's coming? Oh, Holy Moly's gonna come off. And I'm assuming it'll be... I think he left the server, so we'll do that. Okay. So we got Bernino over here. No, you do have Joel in. Who the fuck is coming off? Why don't you just tell me? It's him. Okay. Alright. Now we see. Ole Mole. Left mid. What's up, buddy? You want to tell us about your bad day? Did they not show up at the train station like they promised? What a bitch. So Wagner is a CMF and Nas is a CMF. And then make sure you're cool with your bench. Your only 40s are Bob Jones and then these two guys. I thought these guys have left the server or are inactive. So I'm sure it's fine. Defensive line to 7. This is a fun game, dude. What a fun game. Defensive on Wagner. That doesn't. I'm just speaking out loud. Actually, it does because they changed positions. Doesn't matter. And then maintain to flex. And just a reminder, you had a counter target on Wagner. Here we go. Here we go. Do you want to keep counter target on Wagner? Okay. Well, that would be a fourth change. So here's the loophole. Okay? Here's the loophole. If you make Wagner a DMF, then the defensive does not count as a change. Does that make sense? Because then you're keeping defensive on defensive midfield. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. I just want to make sure you knew what I was doing. I didn't just do it. All right. So that stays. That doesn't count as a change. So your third change is turning off counter target. And then he'll be a DMF. Okay. Here's the other loophole, though. Right? You can also change him back to a CMF as soon as the game starts. Don't you love loopholes? I don't know who you had. I don't think you had any marking. They didn't have any marking. But let's just double check. So there's no marking. Okay. You don't have tight marking. Make sure we got all our ducks in a row so we can love them. And then Valhalla's on kicks, so there was no issues with Bernino. Okay. And then obviously you have offside trap off. All right, we're good. There you go. Yeah, so when the game starts, if you want him to be a CMF, you just ping me and we'll make him a CMF. I know it sounds redundant or silly, but it's important to have those processes in place just for the sake of being consistent. That's all, buddy. Hamburg are long. And it's going to be the home kit of Hamburg. You probably got to go with this one, huh? Those aren't going to clash, right? You guys don't think those will clash, right? I don't think those will clash. It's my kind of kits. I got to say, I'm kind of upset that Yaya Banana stole my style. Well, FSL, are you serious? Hamburg taking on Madrid. alive, Madrid, Hamburg. Oh my goodness. And we are underway. Oh my gosh. This game, which has so much on the line, both of these teams must feel like they have a chance to not just get to a final but win it. Pull Somerville down and in, but still right winger. So we'll go pretty much as wherever we can go. That's probably about as in as I can go. And high tempo. Did you want to change Felix to a CMF? Keep it like, okay. All right, here we go. It's gonna go in here. And high tempo as well. And this one, it's what a save, Ray Sean Jefferson! Oh my gosh! The kits do clash a little bit. There's a little bit of a clash here. I was worried the blue would be worse. I was wrong. Moretti. I know I got a shave, bro. Moretti over to Whalen, former Madrid player. Whoever wins this match, or excuse me, this tie, will surely create an unforgettable quarterfinal with Zagreb. And are all three teams, or I should say whoever wins, fatefully on track to take on Manchester in a semi-final Warsaw? We'll think they have something to say about that. Hell, maybe Prague do as well. Moretti. This one headed down. Wagner back to Marsala. It's only a 1-goal advantage. Why do you sound like the weirdest shit? I don't even know what I'm looking at. Is that like FIFA 09? This one out of play. Throw it. Plenty of yellow cards between these two teams as well. I'm sorry. The good news is that I can. You're going right to left. I thought it's my fault. I thought the Madrid center part would be a lighter color, which I did advocate for, but Mungo overruled me. Marsala looking for Ole Mole. What's up, Mr. Kyson? How you doing, buddy? That would make an Aussie joke, but you've probably heard them all before. Uh-oh, this one popped up. Venom. Not going to get there. Lennon. It's good to see you, buddy. Hope you had a good Friday. Hope you're ready for the weekend. You got the weekend off, right? You federal son of a gun. Rocket of God. Good ball into the box. Madrid just looking for one chance. Probably more than happy to be patient, but the back heel fails them there. Cuervo. Mike Toshi. Indigo Colt. And Colt. Opportunity here for Colt. And Colt off the post and in. And it's a 2-goal advantage for Hamburg. We cannot go to extra time now. Formation change. Here it is. And it's going to be... Just tell me, who do you want to be the AMF, Maitoshi or Beal? Batmo is higher rated at DMF, if that means anything to you. I'm sorry, CMF. I apologize. Same thing, though. Batmo would be higher rated. Okay. Any changes, Madrid? All right, they're going to go a bit more attacking here. Wagner down and Valhalla up into his more natural attacking midfield position. And they're going to swap Cavallo and Ole Mole. Everybody else will stay the same. Looks like you want it a bit wider. Wait, you just want the formation, right? You don't want me to take out Bernino for Lady, right? You just want the formation. I'm assuming you just want the formation. I would hope not. Low tempo for Hamburg. Yeah, just I got you, buddy. Yeah, okay. I can tell. Save. Valhalla. Kamar. Spaghetti. What's up, dude? Gek, did you know that Augusto Rodriguez is switching to Spain from France? Spaghetti. You guys are still in normal tempo, just letting you know. Cavallo. Madrid normal tempo, low tempo for Hamburg. Cavallo sends this one in, looking for Venom. Oh, and there it is! And they get one back. Madrid, the Conquistadors. It's going to be normal tempo now for Hamburg. And it is back to a one-goal game for Madrid because a second goal would be 2 away goals. They would take the lead on away goals. Somerville down the right side. Both teams normal tempo. Somerville back to Moretti. Moretti back to Somerville. Might have to switch to wine after this. He's getting crazy. Indigo Colt might have something to say. Hamburg, that one wide. And it's a free kick here. No card. He does go over and touch the testicles of Indigo Colt. And it's a free kick for Hamburg. Madrid do have that away goal advantage tonight, so should they go behind, all they have to do is tie it up. Who's on the kick? It's going to be Colt. Never mind, it's going to be Cuervo. Whoops, I hit replay by accident. Sorry. And it'll be Jose Cuervo on the kick. So here we go, an opportunity for Hamburg. to make it a 2-goal tie, and it's deflected and caught. Rayshon Jefferson caught that one like his dad caught HIV from the head of another person. And it's 1-1 here at halftime. The TYAd FA Cup, FSL, presented by Footballers With Tits. What a save! What a moment for Madrid, who only need 1 goal to find themselves in the quarterfinals. Still no need for either team to really overreact here. One of those weird moments where you might feel both teams kind of feel like they're in control. Hamburg sitting on that 1-goal cushion. Should Madrid score, they would jump ahead. Yes, there are away goals. That's how old this game is. In fact, if Madrid were to score 2 goals, that would really mess things up. Here we go. Hamburg and Madrid, halftime here. It is 2-1 aggregate. Hamburg. Can you just tell me if there's changes instead of talking about being homeless? Cuervo to left winger. It's a good tie. We've had some good ones here in the second round. Regardless of the outcome, I think the neutral would feel pretty good. Kind of like being at a sex party where you sit in the side and masturbate, but everybody's fairly attractive. Unlike the one I went to last weekend, my goodness. It's like the Special Olympics for blind people. Here we go, no changes. And we will get the second half started. There were so many fat, retarded people there, more like the Special Ozempics. Here goes Cavallo. J-Mart's on fire. Cavallo. Cavallo, can he send in another good cross? Cavallo does well into the box here. Lays it back off for Valhalla. Gamor, he's got space. Fans yelling shoot. Gamor off the post. Falls back down and it goes wide. Old FSL, we used to always get those joke ones, man. Was that the opportunity? The header back to Valhalla. Saif. Holy moly, bit of width here from Madrid. Normally they play very narrow. They're going to draw the foul advantage played by a referee tonight who's Egyptian. His mother did not pass away when he was young, so he did grow up without a mummy. Cuervo. Bill. Go wide to Cuervo. Opportunity. Oh, man, that one went over Rayshon Jefferson's head, kind of like algebra. Cavallo. He's done really well down this left side. Almost like an inverted wingback. called it Little Schmecken. Wagner, don't know what was going on there. Some ball-to-ball contact. Call. Beal. Beal in space. Interception. Mole. Up to Bernino. They're so dangerous on the counterattack. Look at this ball over the top, and it's offsides. Julia Venom. That's what happens. Is she deaf? Is she blind? She couldn't even see the defensive line. That rhymed. Oh my gosh. Lennon. Looking for Cuervo. It's going to be high tempo. Indigo called again. This one got it a little lower. Do they do? Yeah. I hope you're doing well, buddy. I'll compromise and call you Jorginho. How about that? High tempo for Madrid. Still just one goal is all they need. One goal. Both teams have missed some good chances. Moretti. Wonderful takeaway there from from Cavallo, who I think has been the man of the match for me. João Cavallo playing out of position. The right back turned defensive midfielder, playing as a left wing back tonight. What a tackle that was, Felix Wagner! And a horrible pass. My goodness, she gives great head, but her pussy stinks. Oh, that's going to go out for a goal kick. Jefferson. Why are you just pinging me, shit? Cuervo. These takeaways from Madrid. This one's going to be a foul, but all night long it's been the front line of Madrid that's let them down tonight. This is a long free kick. It's stone light. Do you want to change it? They're not going to go on goal. Cuervo? Okay. All right, Cuervo will stand over it. Jose Cuervo. 4 fouls for Madrid. Moretti. Confusion here. The Hamburg players running into each other. This ball falls out wide to Moretti nicely. And a collision there between the goalkeeper and the defender, Barthala. And Rayshawn Jefferson. Bit of black on black crime. Beal. Indigo Colt. He goes out wide to Cuervo. 10 minutes to go. Madrid just need a moment of brilliance. Hamburg counting down the minutes, the seconds. Beal, cross to nobody. Valhalla takes it down, sends it long. And a bit of scissoring there. Not sure if that was a lesbian moment or... I was in FIFA Discord, not sure what happened. Even the fans have gotten silent, and we're back. And this ball sent into the sky. 5 minutes to go. We've seen dramatic endings so many times in FSL. Do we have something here tonight? Wagner. Oh, look at that interception. It goes back. Jose and Hamburg have all but sealed it. And now Madrid. Who had really good play from their defenders, outstanding play from their midfielders, but maybe Bernino coming back from that injury, just unable to get it going. They got away from their formation that found them so much success towards the end of the season, and it came back to bite them in the Spanish behind. Hamburg will advance, and they will take on Zagreb in the quarterfinals tomorrow morning. That was fun, dude. This is why I'm so excited for Season 6, dude. These cups are insane. They're so insane. That was fun. I like that, dude. That's kind of what the Euros are going to be like. Like the Euros, every knockout game is going to be like that. Or almost. You're probably not going to have the Zurich, Zagreb kind of stuff. Or the Berlin, London. Probably. That was fun. Alright, Warsaw and Manchester. Another one. And here we go. We are halfway through. I always find it interesting to see what people do. And Madrid overthought it. They got away from what they were good at. They did that 4-3-3, had so much success, and they just kind of overthought it. The width was okay, but I think it forced their midfielders to have to do too much in the middle, which they did. They did it well, but they would win the ball back. I mean, how many times was Nas getting the ball on his own defensive half, right? Instead of being up to receive the ball, he had to go back and get it. So it was interesting. It was an interesting dynamic. Hey, I'm not saying, hey, chill, daddy, chill. I understand why you would want to maybe do something different against the opposition. What I'm saying is, it's interesting when people make changes. Like we had Warsaw, who only lost by a goal, are changing their entire starting formation. So, again, interesting as fuck. So, they're going to go with Scott, Liederman, Mojo, Skimmy, Bober, and Rosas, Peterson, Vern. So, again, similar to Madrid, it's like, all right, do we need to change something because of our matchup, or do we just stay true to who we are? We saw Madrid get burned. Bernino'd. Jokes write themselves. Defensive preset, false 9 off. What's going to happen with Warsaw? By the way, little quick tip. If you
have presets and you give me your stuff in captains, it helps me if you tell me which one to start in case you're not here. That's all. I think Mutt's here. I could be wrong. But it just helps. So that way if you're not here, I don't feel like I'm making any decisions for you. That's all. I don't think... One second. Custom. So Mutt's here. So it's not a Mutt thing. It's more of like a... just let me know. You know. We did not have... He had tight marking on originally, but again, we turned it on after the game started. I'm not going to speak for a captain. Manchester and Warsaw. And here we go. Random conditions. The grass for Warsaw is normal. Uniforms. Kind of like the blue. Let's ping Jackson while I urinate all over my dog. Oh. Yeah, my cup. Let's switch to wine. So here we go. Let's see. I heard the pings. I know. Baby birds. Custom. And high. Okay. Jackson is here. Tight on auto. Custom. Okay. So they're going to go with the custom and high tempo. And they just want to type mark Otto, who, if you remember, Otto is the default central forward in all of their presets, which is why it's easier for them. There's no marking. So, let me make sure. Hold on. I don't remember. You didn't do marking, did you? I still feel obligated to check. In the past, we've had issues where it stayed on. I forgot it. Well, but oh my God! Are you serious? Oh.
Well, the TYAd FA Cup, what a success it's been. I cannot believe it. We started with over 40 teams, and we are almost down to our final 8. Oh my goodness. Well, the winner of this tie, you wanted high tempo, both of you? We'll take on Brussels or Prague. Let's talk about our yellow cards here. Both teams are going to be high, I think. While they're debating, let me tell you, Manchester, yellow cards, Moist Bean, Kieran Robinson, Gadai, Maurer, and Banana. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yellow cards. As for Warsaw, Jesse Lee Peterson got one in the first leg of the round of 16, so the last game. Otherwise, it's Skimmy, Wolf, and Otto Scott. So both teams, pretty much every team remaining, have that yellow card threat. They got to be careful. Could be a nobody, could be a somebody. Skimmy. And holy shit, Pecky Blake with some balls to the face. The former Belfast striker. Gosh, even her husband likes to strike her, doesn't he? Can you believe it? Jokes right themselves. Jackson. Back to Greg. One of the most interesting things about this particular upgrade session coming up is almost every upgrade session is, in fact, I would argue every single upgrade session is always club-based. Which club is getting stronger? But this one is right before the Euros. So you look at a Roma or a Madrid that we do expect to get a huge boost, and which national teams will those upgrades benefit? I know Germany and Austria, Denmark, Spain, all waiting to reap those fruits. Bober. Well, Warsaw, just like Hamburg, got that away goal. Jackson to SS is the change. Manchester are in the lead. Let's keep everybody in mind. They are in the lead. And if they were to score a goal, it would mean that Warsaw would need even more. Rising. Mojo in midfield today. Got a lot of work to do, but he's all over the place. That one from Otto Scadu. By the way, we mentioned in the last game that Augusto Rodriguez has declared for Spain officially after representing France in the under-21s. He was born in the Basque region, but as a bisexual, it's more like the bi-basque, I guess you'd call it. Iceland recently got the commitments of Dan Norris and Otto Scott. So Iceland, who will be competing in their first Euros in FSL. Bit of firepower. This one popped up. Bober the third. He's going to head it backwards. That falls right down to Jackson. Jackson! What a save, Royal Savage! Beautiful control from Max Jackson here. Look at that. Would have been one of the goals of the season. kick and the header. Royal Savage all over it. Putting the vag in Savage. The guy loves pussy. Rising. Mojo Rising's been everywhere. What a tackle that was! It's all ball, says the referee. Here goes Dingle the other way. Dingle, who's trying to get Switzerland into the Euros. And Savage is on it. I promise I will put out my new album over towards the end of, in a couple weeks, I'll say. And I'm going to shoot my first music video. I'm a bit nervous. It's going to be dumb. But I'm going to be shooting a music video. It's going to be weird. It's going to be very weird. But yeah, kind of excited. It's going to be like cringy, you know. This one out of play. Well, Warsaw 1 goal away from taking the lead. Lots of camera. I'm not going to be jerking off while we're filming. My wife will be filming, so we'll see. It'll be simple. You just record yourself lip-syncing a 3-minute song 10 times, then you just cut it, slice it, edit it. I'm not gonna do them. I'm not gonna come up with like some story to my song about anal fuck. Rising, Otto Scott. No call again, but Bober is there, skimming. Back to Bober. Warsaw, no fear tonight. Just falling short on the final ball. Dingle. Jose Lopez. Jose Lopez, whose Estonian team will take on Finland in the qualifiers. It's a good Estonian team. And we're going to get something here. It's a yellow card for King Arthur. Adding to the tally. So yet another Manchester player with a yellow card. Defensive preset. Oh, you're right. It is him. I thought it was Royal Savage. I apologize. Way to ruin the jokes. Way to ruin the jokes. Sorry, it wasn't a vag. It was a rim job. That was on me. That was my bad. So here we go. Arthur with the yellow card in the 42nd minute. I do not think he already had one, so I think that's his first. Uh-oh, Otto Scott opportunity! Oh my goodness! And they take the lead! Oh, wow. Otto Scott has given Warsaw the lead. Son of a bitch. How are there so many ads now? It drives me crazy. Halftime. Oh, no. That'll do it. Warsaw feel like they had a good possession, but it's 2-2 aggregate. Warsaw's away goal is the difference. Oh, my gosh. Here comes the chess game. What an Get a little bit more white wine here. No changes for Warsaw. Mojo Rising. It's been outstanding. The irony here is that Ethan Lederman and Mojo Rising are joining Manchester next season. Look at that attack. 91, 101, 89. Absolutely insane. It's the best attack in FSL. So here we go. Make Gadai CMF behind Jackson. Dingle. Highest possible element. Lopez. Do you want Bean symmetrical? You want him like in the middle? Tight mark to top. So you want to change it to Lederman? So, alright. So listen, this is what we do. Hold on. Just. So, again, tight marking like defensive and anchoring, it's position or player. We can put it on Lederman. Obviously, that's fine. But just so you know, in his other presets, Lederman, if he goes to custom, Lederman is the RMF. And then if he goes to main, Lederman is the AMF. So if he does change presets, you can keep it on the center forward. However, if you all start fucking changing presets every 5 seconds, then I'll intervene and I'll be like, this is just what you're going to do. So I'm just... This has been the rule always. So I'm just letting everybody know. If Mutt is like, oh shit, let's just keep changing presets, you know? Then we pause and we go, we're not, because it just slows down the game. Pause. All right, that's all I'm saying. So there it is. Right now he is on there. If it's reasonable, y'all got every right to do whatever the fuck you want. It's not a problem. But if it becomes annoying, then we will stop and just kind of intervene. It's never happened before, but it's a good time to kind of remind everybody, especially before Euros, where we get people that aren't normally captains that will be. So here we go. Second half. How is that helping? It's this, I did the same thing. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, here we go. All right. Look at this ball. Laid out for Bean. Bean's going to get there, Moist. Bean! Oh, no! What a goal it is in Manchester! They get one back! Put him in! And there it is. So Warsaw need one goal to send it in extra time. And oh wow, what a save! A shot from distance. I will tell you, Warsaw, because of the relegation rather than the transfer, we've seen teams fall apart in the windows. I don't think we've seen a team like this, where relegated with this attack, they could be a formidable force had they stayed together, but going their separate ways. Beat. Everybody getting in there, and it's going to be a free kick here. Is it a yellow card? No. I think it's a short free kick. Yes, it is. Who's on the kick for Manchester? Jackson on it. Trump building the wall. Jackson hitting it. Here he goes. He goes for goal. Oh, my goodness. Just what? Corner kick now. Jose Lopez. This is very similar to the Madrid game where late in the second half you're thinking it's just a one goal that you need. There's no reason to panic. Stay true to yourself. Can you get that one goal? Liederman. The ref has let them play tonight, hasn't he? Kind of like having a safe word with a deaf girl. Julia would know about that, wouldn't she? Her safe word is it actually in Braille and tattooed on her ass. What a save from Remington! J Mart's on fire! The jokes right themselves. Stop it, McCovich! Jorginho! It's the March to 2000. We got to get to 2000 jokes before season 6. I used to earn them. Now I just don't get them. Just don't get them. Is it because we stopped playing Hang Woman? We got to bring back Hang Woman? That's good, man. I don't want to brag, but I was there at 0. I'm scuola. Bravo Rui. I'll be honest, I think we're okay. I actually thought we did good in custom. I think we're just a better team in attack on paper. It's just a matter of, it's been the problem. The midfield and the back line collectively have just not managed to get the ball to those attackers. Well, part of it is getting banned on Twitch, so I think twice. Subs, we'll do it after this. Jackson sends it in. The header goes wide. 20 minutes to go. A Warsaw goal will send it into extra time. What do we got here? We got subs. We're going to go to custom. So here we go. The beauty of the FA Cup. You have tight marking on Liederman. They went to this formation. You are allowed to change it to Mojo or Scott. And then obviously your subs. And McFly, that's a good sub, buddy. I liked us in this. I thought we were decent. You know? It's balance, right? It's only really on Mojo and stamina check. All right, so both teams get a stamina check. Bravo Rui is getting down. But I mean, when I say getting down, it's like 30%. It's not horrible. This game, like, nobody's in the red. The ball will go out of play again. In these knockout games, I'm very forgiving with... I shouldn't say forgiving. Transparent. Robinson's getting down. Dingle is dying. Bean is dying. I don't know. Why are they always dying? Oh, you do pressure. That's why. Because you do pressure, the front guys get the most time. So Bean and Dingle are getting down. Ugh. So here we go. Tight marking on Mojo, by the way. Let me remember this one. As far as I know, we are the only sim league that does live changes. Nobody else does it. Kovic on for Ding. That's why we have so many people that get banned and kicked and muted, is because it's competitive. Santos for Robinson. Alright, what do you want to do, Mutt? You know I'm with you, buddy. You just want to keep it? Or do you want to make a change? I know we can't make a sub. I'm just, you're good? Not that we can't make a sub, but why would we? You're good, bud. Take your time. Hey, listen. I know we're in the day and age where people are given captaincy, but originally people paid for it, so that's why we pause. You pay to make changes, guess what? I will wait for you to make changes, alright? Oh. I think we're okay though, Mutt. Like, we got I mean, the bench is all 40s. Marsala is, he's got upgrades, right? Yeah. Hey, you got players. You at least got 2. Well, what you see is you get 3 types of FSL teams. You get the FSL team that has a bench. You get the FSL team that doesn't need a bench. And then you get the FSL team that needs a bench and doesn't have a bench. Alright, we ball. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Are you serious? Final moments here. 20 minutes. 1 goal for Warsaw. And it's extra time. Lederman, he was so good in the first leg down this right side. He's going to get it here again. Give and go. That's a 1-2 buckle my shoe. Lederman sends it in, looking for Mojo, headed away by Banana. Jackson over to Jose Lopez, the Estonian. Uh-oh. Vukovic outnumbered. What an opportunity this is for Manchester. Jackson's header, not even close. Just over 10 minutes to go. Becky Blake made some good saves tonight from distance. Not exactly world class. And it's another opportunity for Warsaw. It's a dead ball and he subs. Dead ball and he subs. Low tempo. Any changes for Warsaw? No changes. I say subs, but I mean like formation, everything's good. Okay, alright, here we go. Low tempo for Manchester. And it goes long. Banana did not get the last touch. Throw in. And Gadai threw that off the head of the Warsaw player. Interesting strategy. And then Warsaw kicking it off the back heel of their own player. Bit of chaos tonight. Is it the nerves? The FA Cup is insane. What a slide tackle that was from Dos Santos. Time running out for Warsaw. Will they throw all three players forward? This ball in. Jackson! Max tempo for Warsaw, high tempo. For Manchester, this ball out wide to Lederman. The away goals make things so interesting as it goes from you need one to you need two. Peterson chested down. It's going to be max tempo as well from Manchester. Well, we got Hamburg against Zagreb. We got Roma against Amsterdam. Who will Manchester play? London is also taking on Athens, if you cared, but Warsaw will think of this season as what could have been. And that'll do it. It ends here tonight for Warsaw. Watch the highlights while I urinate.
Sounds like a punishment. Another really fun game, dude. Whew. They get more intense for me, and I'm just watching. It's crazy. Like, it's weird when you do a league season, because there's always the next match day. And then you get to this, and it's like, nope, that's it. And I tell you what makes this feel more intense is the fact that this is the first time we've done it at the end of the season. So when you lose, that's your last game of the season. It's not like, hey, well, match day 25 is after. It's like, nope, it's done. Swap Bawama and Paskov in Maine. Wood in and Roy out. false 9 and defensive on Onosuka. You already had defensive. I don't think anybody had marking. Yeah, I don't think so. Fuck it. Jackson, have a great weekend, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, tomorrow with Marvin, and then Greece. Keep on the lookout for Greece, and they're qualifying for the Euros, trying to get that final spot as well. Norway is in, and then obviously England is in. But Greece do not have a manager. We're getting drunk. We're getting fucked up. Here we go. The length of grass for Brussels is short. This could play a huge role. Usually when I make dinner, I put it on a huge roll. Fuck. Vukovic, what's the song, you sexy guy? How about a new song? I know that you're broke. Bitch, why don't you listen? Put the bad ass in the kitchen. Let me suck his name, put it on the table. Clean out your holes, cause you brothers you ate them. That pussy too loose. Gonna use your caboose. Smells like day old fruit. Come gun, pop, pop, come shoot. Hit him one time, that's a wop. Hit him 2 times, that's a wop, wop. Hit him 1 time, that's a wop. Hit it 2 times, that's a wop, wop. Then I hit it 3 times, wop, wop, wop. Hit it 3 times, wop, wop, wop. Hit it 3 times, wop, wop, wop. Pushing down the stairs. Alright, there we go. I thought I had a music video. What the fuck? Oh my goodness, they go by Prague! And they will take the lead. And Paskov all but seals it for Prague.
I wanted you to go through the silent prayer. Kind of no effort at all. Just stand back in your mind's eye.
Hey, Dad, can I?
So Prague, oh, it was 1-0. I thought it was 2-0. That changes it a little bit.
Jr.
Was it just 1-0? Was there a mistake made in the first game? Yeah, it was 1-0 from a goal from Van Rosklad. No, he did it right. He did it right. Yeah. I'm retarded. I'm retarded. Big Daddy is retarded. So retarded. Free kick here. So Brussels, well, they need 3 goals to advance. And even with Gay Phillips and Idris Samad back in the starting lineup, it probably feels like too much. Bawama from distance, it goes wide. The winner of this will take on Manchester. It's 2 legs. Prague, Ajaxi, almost like Alessio 2.0. They've shown they can defend. Will they man mark Jackson with their strikers and get a result? Opportunity here, Lavarata. Kekelakirk does well here. Kekelakirk. And then he does horribly, but he does win his side of corner. Brussels need a goal, and they need one soon to have any chance of getting back into this. They have to score 3. Sabinatov. Phillips. Idris Samad. Beckbauer. Beckbauer took a shot from distance, didn't he? He likes it from distance, hence the suspensions. Darnell White. High tempo for Prague. I tell you what's really interesting, Ajaxi, is I'm so new to social media, but how right you were about the viewership. Like, I've posted videos this past week, and a few of them got like 1,500 views, and then one of them got 8. The last 3 have like 400 combined. You know, like, it is so much timing and hashtags. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. I actually thought the FSL with the punching would done well, but no, they preferred the guy snorting rice. Nobody is here for Brussels. I can't do anything, but here we go. Change main to this. Wood white bash. So Fabio gets smoked. Sluka.
going to be Paskov and Moama. Morata will go up to right wing, and Fabio. Is that good? Thank you for the ping. Actually, I would call him the unsung hero of FSL, but based on his relationship, transparency, I would almost call him the unhung hero of FSL. J-Mart on fire, low tempo. I'll do it! I'll do it since you guys don't want to do it. The jokes write themselves. This is going to be our last game of the night. Darnell White over to Marcus Wood. We will check injuries, though, just so everybody knows. We appreciate you guys, and we fucking love you. We love you guys so much. You have no idea how much we love you. I say we, but it's really just me. Everybody else involved hates most of you. Constantly bombarded with, ban this guy, he sucks, ban him, it's horrible all the time. Yeah, the stream is tomorrow. Oh my God, what a goal it is! And Prague! Can they take down Manchester? Wow. Paskov, who came up with that celebration after finding about how much his captain, Von Bamaklad, has anal sex with his ex-girlfriend. He said, how about we try to get a hole-in-one? It's a gaping hole-in-one, isn't it? Oh, my gosh.
Hey, Dad, can I go to the audience?
Well, Prague into a quarterfinal. They're an interesting side, aren't they? Bombaclat, Paskov, Bawama, Marcus Wood, Suka, Fabio. They can score, they can defend. Oh, and they're speaking of scoring! Oh my goodness! There he is! Mario Lamarata!
You are a lesbian.
Lesbian. Dude, I cannot recommend Jesse Lee Peterson enough. I think he is the best troll of my generation. It's not even close. Uh-oh. Is this a yellow card here? This could be trouble for Prague. It is not. It's just a long kick. Well, part of the two-leg system is that it's harder to get the penalty shootout. That's why the Copa Europa was created, to get those shootouts. My thoughts are, you took your best player and you put him in the most important position, and he was outstanding. That's my thoughts. Your midfield and your defense were not as good as your opponents. And what we saw tonight with Manchester against Warsaw is what we've seen the last 10 games for Warsaw, is Warsaw cannot get the ball to the strikers. That's it. They have the 3 best strikers in the league, and they can't get them the ball. 101, 98, 89, like, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. If they can't get them the ball, they don't even exist. That's why, again, and I need to do a better job of not speaking when I have a player on the team, but when we were at halftime or we were paused, I was kind of egging you on to go custom because it felt more balanced, you know? And that means that somebody or a couple of guys do get the ball, you know? I don't care who scores, Scott, Rising, I don't care. What I care about is winning, you know? Rising was excellent, I thought it was great. And I thought he was great last game, too. I thought Lederman was awesome last game. But, again, you went up against a team that has the 3 best center backs in the league, a very good midfield, and their midfield is packed tight, too, you know? Manchester's a tricky team. So anyways, that's my take on it. I think if you lose to a team that finished in the top 4, like, what is there to complain about? Same thing with Madrid. Like, Hamburg finished in 4th place. Like, you did well, dude. Like, chill. It's all good. Like, your team, again, like, we keep track of where you finish in these cups. Your team made history. Like Brussels. Like, Brussels is not getting past Manchester. It'd be cool if they did. It'd be fun. But they're not going to. But on their webpage, if you give a shit, it's going to say best finish, quarterfinals, TYAd FA Cup. Like, that's cool. I think that's cool. If you're an FSL nerd, that's fun. Like, I'm in charge of Amsterdam. We have no trophies. We have no trophies. But on our page, it says best finish. We have a final. We lost on penalties. That's cool. I get to say that we went to a cup final. How many other clubs have been to a cup final? Like, it's cool. It's fun. So that's all. And I will say, I've said this. I've always said this. I will always say this. Regardless of London and even Zagreb, it is really hard to play with 2 or 3 strikers. It's hard because you're sacrificing balance. You're sacrificing balance. Zagreb gets away with it because they have high-rated players all over the field. London get away with it because he uses 2 DMFs, so he protects his back line. So it's really, it's really 6 defenders and then 4 attackers. So they can get away with it. And if you want to copy them, go for it. We don't have tactical rules like other sim leagues. I've seen sim leagues where they ban people for using certain tactics, or they've outlawed that. We don't have that. But it's hard. It's hard to use that. And if you're Warsaw, just like when I had Lederman at Amsterdam, it's hard to use 3 strikers because everybody behind you is not good enough to get them the ball. That's all. All right, here we go. London 14-0 over Berlin. Athens 3-1 over Belgrade. Again, what's so interesting about these games is you see the difference, right? So with Athens Belgrade, it was 2-1, then 1-0. 3-1 doesn't tell the story. You look at Roman Norden, they lost 0-2, then they drew 2-2. 4-2 doesn't tell the story. Amsterdam Vienna, 2 1-0 games. Go fuck yourself. Zagreb opened up fire, just like London did on a Division 2 side. Hamburg over Madrid. Warsaw lost both times 2-1. What a fight it was from the Polish side. Brussels, without a captain, did not stand a chance ever. So here we go. We're going to look at injuries. Are we ready? Are we ready for injuries? Bitch! Get up! Get to the... Alright. This is huge. This is so big that it could decide... It could decide the whole tournament. Like, if you're Zagreb and your injuries are like Jethro and Canol, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just changes everything. And we've seen twice now during this competition. Brussels had 2 players injured at the same time, and Amsterdam had 2 players injured at the same time. So here we go. I'm going to make myself smaller for the sake of statistics. So here's the goals. Ruckus on 8. Fantastico on 6. And then it's Gonzalez, Bean, and Tomar on 5. All 5 of those players still in the competition. Jackson is still in. Canol is still in. You look down, Amin Amzal, Von Rosklat, Jethro, and Piastri, and Kiedel. They got plenty of time. You get a 2-goal game, all of a sudden you have a chance for that golden boot. We look at assists. Vukovic. Look at, see, Mojo Rising. Mojo Rising has 3 assists and 3 goals. What is there to complain about? You played 4 games. You contributed to 6 goals. That's sexy. That's some good shit. Assists. Vukovic, 3 assists. Jackson, Godai, Boama, Boyo, and Rising. And then obviously a bunch of people on 2. It goes in alphabetical order, so who gives a fuck? I'm just saying. Here's what it is, though. And in defense of Mojo, because I've been through this myself. I made a winger. And I was like, I'm going to make a winger, roaming flank. I want him to play a certain way. And then he gets moved around. So if his statistics don't reflect the way I wanted him to play, it feels like something's wrong. So when you make a striker and you pay money and he only scores 3 goals, you go, well, you see what I'm saying? Like, I get it. Like, if you're all about the team, you say, who cares? But at the same time, you go, well, my guy's supposed to do this and he's not doing it. So I see both sides. Let's take a look at the injuries. But technically, for me, it's all about winning. London! Maki Barnes?
I don't remember if he was already injured. I could be wrong. Athens. I think Akhtar was already hurt, so there's no injuries. No injuries, I think. Norden. Roma? Ruckus is out! Ruckus is here! Let's go, baby! Ah! Are you serious? Ruckus is injured. We don't know how long. We don't know how long. It could be 3 days. Oh my God. What a difference. We just talked about goals and assists, and he's out. I mean, look at this team. It goes from having a 96 to having a 58. Oh my gosh. Is it one game? Is it two? We can't see until later. Yeah, the stream's about to be done. We're just doing injuries. Hey, listen, I had 2 guys injured last time. They might still be out. Is there anybody new? There's not. So, Tajani and Wolf were injured in the second leg. They might still be hurt. So, I might still have my 2 guys out myself. Zagreb? Nobody. Nobody's out for Zagreb. Final 3 teams. Here we go. It's going to be Hamburg, Manchester, and Prague. Do they get injuries here? I don't know if they do injuries if your team gets eliminated. All right, Hamburg. Somerville is out. So Somerville is injured. Somerville is injured. Will it be Shido or Frost? Neither player came on in the second leg against Madrid. Obviously, Moretti can play there. And would somebody play right back? They don't have a captain, so they can't change anything. Crazy. So Somerville is out against Zagreb. Manchester. No injuries. And our final team is Prague. I really don't think they do injuries for teams that get eliminated. I don't think they do it. Here we go for Prague. Hazard. Holy shit. All right. So can we recap? Let's do a recap. Prague. Hazard is injured. Hazard is injured for Prague. Manchester, nobody. Hamburg, Somerville. Zagreb, nobody. Amsterdam. Might be 2, might be 1, might be 0. We don't know based on the time from the previous injuries of Tajani and Wolf. Roma, Ruckus is out. We don't know how long. Athens, Akhtar, we think Akhtar's back, so no injuries for Athens. And then for London, Maki Barnes, I think. I don't remember if he was already injured. Holy shit, here it goes. Are you serious? Hey, we're going to find out tomorrow morning. We'll see you in about 10 hours for the quarterfinal first legs. Y'all have a great night. We love you guys. Thank you so much for being a part of this, man. Thank you. Tomorrow, quarterfinals. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. Good night, boys. See ya. Get some sleep. Get some sleep. Get some rest.
And think of me every so often.
Tomorrow, bright and early.
For all my friends. Drink up life like a river till the
cement delivers. Smile, you know